Hi guys, and welcome back to another Let's Build episode. So last time we were building up Old Town, which is part of the district of Eastpoint, and in this episode we're going to be building up even more of the entire city of Lordsport. Now if you're new to the channel at all, we do a lot of tutorials and time lapses just like this one, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also guys, if this is the first time seeing one of these episodes, I'll leave a link in the card above and also in the description to get you guys caught up. Anyway, let's get into building. So last episode we set the stage for the marketplace and I put in a couple of these markers of the kind of buildings or the building shapes that I wanted in order to frame the town square. So yeah, this was going to be one of the more important buildings because it's on a kind of like straight, it's not on an angle. I wanted to make it look quite important, so I decided to go with a stone brick kind of outline and then actually have brick. I think it looks really cool. I'm going to let you guys decide what type of building this is, whether it's a town hall or whether it's another one of these guild halls, because guilds in medieval times were incredibly important. So yeah, it's up to you guys what it is going to be. It could be that it's part of the old town hall that's kind of been there for quite a while, but it could have also been that, and it could have been taken over by a guild. It's one of those things that you guys can kind of at least help me decide in the comments. It'd be really, really cool. So in terms of the shapes, we've got 4 towers in total, and I couldn't come up with the right roof that I wanted to go with. In the end, I went with the spruce and then dark oak on the outside of it, but I think I'm probably, when we get onto 1.16, might use the kind of darker material to kind of get that slate-like colour. But lots of detail using this stone brick. I actually like the way that it turned out, and trying to get different towers as well. So we've got these different shaped towers, and it just really frames a large hall. So there's a big hall in the kind of center of it, and then these towers are just on the outsides, giving it support, giving ways up as well. So we've got some of those are for just getting up to the top. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how it turns out. I like the brick and I like the stone brick as well. So going on to the side of this building, we've got an angled building. Again, I'm trying to push myself with the angled buildings quite a lot. This one, actually, roof-wise, has been the most difficult that I've ever done, ever. And you'll kind of see why. So what I decided to do is I had, of course, the front part of it. That gets pushed out forwards. So we've got the stone underneath. So we've got stone brick underneath, which has got like a walkway. We're then going to have a balcony. And then on top of that, it builds up and then it gets pushed forwards. Again, all at angles. And I decided to push it out on the sides as well, and also on the back for this. So we've actually got kind of like the peaked part of the roof. There's actually 4 of them. So this was really, really, really difficult for me to figure out how to do the roof. But yeah, after a while, it was one of those things that you've got to try. If you guys have ever done it, just keep on going, keep on trying, and eventually you'll kind of figure it out, even if you have to do baselines and then merge it later on. Then on the other side of this building, I also wanted to go for quite a nice big building. All of these around the town square, I'm trying to make more big, especially around that, either the town hall or the guild hall. We can always have it as an old town hall. I'm going to call it the old town hall for now. But yeah, again, trying to push myself. I tried to do 2 floors of stone, but it just didn't look right. It didn't fit this kind of area. That is going to be really important later on, where we're going to have more stone buildings, and I think actually I'm going to start merging those in, especially as we get nearer the noble district. But for the time being, I decided to then scale that back and switch it. It was just one of those things I wanted to try out. So this is going to have a shop front at the front, and also a load of stalls on the side as well, because we're going to be at a later episode building up an arena. So one of the things I love about, well, just in general, is building arenas. I don't know why, I just always do it in my medieval type cities. And I'm going to be doing one soon, and there's going to be on the side of this building. This is part of the path that goes up to the arena, so I can imagine them getting lots of food and things like that. Think of your medieval hot dogs, for example. You know, it's going to be those kind of like quick, fast food type areas, maybe some ale and those kind of things that you can just get really quickly. But yeah, I think the actual design of this one, again, trying to mix things up. So getting onto the actual market itself, I wanted it to be a market day. In medieval times there'd be different days for markets. In fact, they would actually be organised with the towns around them as well, so that there wouldn't be a same market day within, and I can't remember the exact mileage, but let's say 5 miles, but you guys can look that up. But yeah, the amount of miles that was around there, and they would only be able to have those on those set days, so it stopped people from just going to one market. You'd also get travelling market, kind of like merchants. So I decided to put in a book merchant, and that's why they've got their cart, so they bring their cart around. We've got a carpet merchant as well, and also a fishmonger, of course, with the port being near this gigantic bay, near the ocean. We're going to have lots of fishermen coming in, so we've got a nice fish merchant there. This building at the bottom, I've decided to go with a butcher, really important in medieval times. The animals would actually be taken to the cities to keep them as fresh as possible, and then butchered when they need to be butchered. And then just on the side here, making a kind of like basket weaver. So we've got one of those in there, and also a barrel maker as well, which is called a cooper. On the side for this store here, what we've got is actually a wine merchant. So again, one of the more luxury goods, but I wanted to actually put in this town hall, so Old Town. Might be a couple of people there. We've got a cart in the background there, again for some wares that somebody packs up those. It might even be the wine merchant that packs up everything that they've got. Now on here we've also got a cheese merchant, so somebody selling cheese. They're all done with player heads, by the way, guys, with this, and also a florist. So here is the final build. I've built out some of the storefronts on the side as well. We've got a barber, and we've also got another bookshop. We've got a tavern on the side. And then we've got all of these different places here where we've got like a greengrocer, we've got a baker as well on the side here. I'm really happy with how it looks. It's actually fleshed out this part of the town, made it feel a little bit more alive. I need to get some more carts and things on the roads a little bit later on. But I think so far it's brought a lot of life to it, and it's really nice to actually have this square completed. And I think it looks really cool. So let me know in the comments, guys, what you think that kind of old town hall should be. Should it still be a town hall, or should it be a guild hall? But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode as well. And if you have, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.